writing your own song. And most people who are beginning musicians never even consider that they can write a piece or a tune. But we can, and here's how it works. There's two progressions that you can learn that you find in almost every song there is. One is called the blues, and if you're in a band, like with a clarinet or a wind instrument, it would be called the blues in B flat. Okay, they would play different chords. But when you're a keyboard musician, and we play in the Spanish key, the key of what? C. Get it? Get it?
Spanish?
Spanish, C. Okay. Nobody usually gets it, but. All right, so we play in the key of C. So we're going to play the blues in C. And here's how it goes. 12 bars. Usually it's 12 bars of blues. All right? So you have 4 bars. I should use the black pen. Oh well. 4 bars of a C chord. 2 bars of an F chord. 2 bars of a C chord. 2 bars of a G7, and then you're back to C. All right? That's how it works. And you play a C chord, G, C, E, if you're playing on a digital piano or an organ. A, C, F, and G, B, D, and F. Now, you can play this chord progression with any rhythm you want. It doesn't matter. It's also a really, really good way to get acquainted with the rhythm section of the organ. Really easy. So all you do is you just sit down and you go, I would like to play country. All right? So I'm going to move the bench over here a little bit, and I'm going to play, I'm just going to pick a country sound, and I'm going to hit one touch, and I'm just going to play those chords. It's a great way to figure out how the intros and endings work. So I'm going to play C chord. And I'm going to go really slow. And once you start practicing these, you will hear the transition. You'll know when the next chord goes to happen. You can feel it coming. So let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. 2, 3, 4. F. 1, 2, back to C. G. Back to C. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't really much care if I play a song. That was fun! So, and then if you want to actually hear more than just a rhythmic chord, you can put a sound on, like strings or something really quiet in the background. Now let's just pick another rhythm. I'm just going to close my eyes, and I don't even know what I'm going to pick. Let's see. I don't know what it is. I'm going to hit one touch and intro and see what comes up. Oh, Lord, nothing. And now I'm going to start to play my chord in a minute. Are you ready? Now, just kind of hold your hand up when you feel the chord Do you ever wonder why musicians can play together that have never, ever been on the stage at the same time, didn't even know each other? That's why. They know the chord progressions, and the conductor just say, "Ah, play the blues and C," and they know that that's what's going to happen. Okay? So that part's pretty easy, isn't it?
No.
Question? Okay. Now, what you have is a piece of paper that just has those chords written out with blank measures. There's nothing for the right hand to do. With that, you're probably going, okay, well, what does my right hand do? Well, your right hand can do anything it wants to do. But there's some guidelines that you can use, especially if you're not a very confident ear player. Most of us need the little notes in front of us. The little spot on the paper corresponds with the little note on the keyboard, and you know that if they match, you did it right. When there's nothing on the music rack, it's a whole different story, isn't it? Okay, so now all we have to do is get some guts. All you need to do is just say, okay, if my chord progression is stable, if it's consistent, then nothing I do with my right hand is going to sound bad. It's just not. Okay, so there's two rules. One, stay with the white keys. You're playing in the key of C, there's no sharps or flats, right?
Right.
In the C scale. So just for now, no black keys, just white keys. The other hint is on the bottom of that page. It says, when you play a C chord, at the beginning of each measure where the chord changes, you should be on a note that's in the C chord. So if you're playing a C chord, you should be on the first beat when that chord changes on a C, E, or a G. Or somewhere in the vicinity so you can get there. Alright, if you're coming up on a G chord, you should be somewhere close to a G, B, D, or an F. And you would be anyway because they're spread out all over that octave. Excuse me, all over the octave. So, if I play an F chord, what would the notes I would have to be close to? F, A, or C. Now, let's just do something just to get you some wings so you can start to fly, okay? If you're playing a C chord, just to get started, let's say the only notes you're allowed to play are the first 5 notes in the C scale. Okay? So it matches the chord, so all I have to do is just play like that, alright? If I'm playing, and let me change this around a little bit. So all I want to do is play an F chord. I'm going to go. G. Okay, those are the only notes I'm allowed to play. Those are called the 5-finger exercises in each key. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my little country department here. Just put on a little slow. Alright, now I'm just here to practice with the C chord. That's all. But now I'm going to allow myself to not go in order.